Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome to Q&A Monday right here on our favorite spot to
Hi,
be.
Jolene. Hi, Anna.
Which is because we're not so close to one another.
We can
relax a little bit.
Maddie might come say hi.
Welcome to Dry January, where we are drinking tea this month instead of our alcoholic beverages. We are so happy to be back. We have missed you guys. I hope your holidays were great. I hope that your new year has started off with a bang, a good bang. And we are back for Q&A Monday. So start dropping your questions in the comments like they're hot. We already got one from Leah. Leah, hi, my cat has, I forget. We put these up on the screen, don't we?
Yeah.
Hi, my cat has cystitis. She was peeing thick blood. She's a female 1-year-old, and the vet is saying I should change her entire diet. Tips? Happy New Year.
Change the entire diet to, so for cystitis, for cystitis though, did
so cystitis is feeling idiopathic cystitis is all of the research points to it's actually induced by stress, right? Sometimes that's nutritional stress. Sometimes that is environmental stress. Often, like the majority of the time, what we're dealing with is cats that are dealing with a neurological stress, right? So what we have recently found, and this is really great, this is really great that you're asking this right now, Leah. What we have recently found is that a specific product called PEA, that we will be launching in our store on Friday, this Friday, right here on this same platform, wherever you're watching from. We will be launching this Friday in conjunction with Dr. Judy Morgan, veterinarian. And it is the product that works like a CBD. So it works with the endocannabinoid system. So it helps for the stress and the relaxation. And they are seeing, and the studies are showing in both in humans and pets, but the studies are showing that this specific supplement is working wonders for cats with cystitis, because that's the issue is we try to change their diet. We give them antibiotics, we give them steroids. The issue is that what's going on inside their bladder is not bacterial, right? When it's cystitis, it's not always bacterial. Sometimes it is, but it's getting bladder inflammation and things like that, all triggered by stress. This is going to be a game changer. But as far as diet is concerned, the diet is very important for all of our cats, especially cats dealing with urinary issues. We do want to get a high protein, moisture rich diet for cats in order for their bodies to work the way that they're supposed to and relieve any type of nutritional stress.
Very well done. I got so distracted by the technical stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, Leah.
Okay, let's see.
Amber. Oh, how do you know if your cat is bored? A lot of times we only know our cat is bored if they're exhibiting some sort of unwanted behavior, right? They're scratching at doors, they're meowing all the time, they're getting into stuff they shouldn't be getting into. But think about it from the perspective of taking this awesome little predatory beastie, as Dr. Marcy Koski calls them, and putting them in our four walls. Think about the things that are enriching to them in their environment. So make sure you have toys, that you schedule time to play and engage with them, not just the little couch snuggles or whatever is fun for us, right? That we give them the vertical space, the place to climb, all that kind of stuff. So It's hard. I wish they could tell us if they were bored or not, but Groovy New Year to you, Mr. Milligan.
As fast as possible.
Amber. So question about, I'm so excited to see this. Cricket is now fully transitioned to raw food diet. How do I keep her diet balanced? And do I need to add any soluble fiber since she has IBD? She stopped eating pumpkin. Fur and snuggles good, playing like she's a kitten. That makes me so happy.
Yes, the slippery elm is a really great addition to a raw food diet, and gentle on the GI tract. Something that you can absolutely use in lieu of pumpkin if she's not eating pumpkin. However, if you're feeding a pre-made diet, it should already be balanced. So as far as the diet is concerned, if you're making it at home, you do need to make sure that you're balancing it. And we're not the people that ask. We don't formulate diets. We do have some recipes that we have been gifted from other people that we have from professional formulators that we have shared with you guys on YouTube. But if it's a pre-made, it should say that it is complete and balanced. Yes.
For sweet quick.
Michelle, hi ladies. How can I help my cat detox? I'm trying to feed them a raw diet. Have you heard about Smack cat food? I have not heard of Smack cat food, Michelle. However, a great detox, overall detox, great information for every one of us cat parents, because our cats are exposed, as are we, to toxins, whether it's in the air, whether it's in their food, or in our households, they are exposed to toxins on a regular basis. Milk thistle is a great supplement that you can pick up at Whole Foods. You could just pick up at your local store. You want it to be pure milk thistle, but adding a little bit of milk thistle to their regular meals is a great way to help our cats detox from all the toxins that are out there.
Shundell, hey guys, I have cut out dry food.
Yay!
Just feeding fresh food to my kitties. My kitties seem so hungry all the time. I've increased their wet food. Is that normal? This is where you got to kind of pay attention. So with our kibble addict, that was hard for me because he would act like he was starving all the time. Now, what you need to know is how many calories your cat needs to have a ideal weight, right? We don't want our cats getting fat. Just stop that train before it goes down the tracks. So if you'd be looking at what the calories are, you can ask your vet 2 simple questions. What is my cat's ideal weight, and how many calories per day should they be eating in order to stay at that weight? So, and from there, you can figure out, are you giving them enough food? If you've got multiple cats, it's also really important to make sure that there's not one Hoover running around eating everyone else's food. So that you just kind of have to keep an eye on it. It's one of those things when you switch up types of food that you just really want to make sure you're kind of getting right. So we don't want them overeating because they're acting like they're hungry because they're wanting a different kind of food.
Yes. All right, Beth. 15-year-old not finishing raw food, lost 2 pounds.
2 pounds.
Vet blood work, creatinine 3.3, no urine test. Okay, so here's the thing. It is very common for us to see a creatinine levels raised in cats that are fed a raw food diet. There are more than just the creatinine that we need to test for their kidneys. Now, for most cats, unfortunately, especially for those of us that didn't know, many of our cats dealt with this, that getting higher kidney levels at their senior years because we fed them kibble their whole life. We went through that with several cats. There are many things that can be done. And I want you to reach out to us, DM us, and we can send you lots of information, but we would need a full test there. Now they have the SDMA, which is exactly what you should ask for when testing the kidney levels, because the BUN and the creatinine are sometimes off depending on their diet and how the cat feels when they're going in, how the stress levels, things like that. Now, not to say that that's off, but we want to get several tests, right? And then we have lots of information on how to help your cats and with kidneys, because with kidney disease or kidney issues. Oh my goodness, Sandy Cat with 40 stars
for missing me out.
Thank you so much, Sandy Cat.
It's weird to cheers tea for stars.
It tastes so good though. Because it's cold, it's so good.
Yeah. It's really not hard to do a dry January when it's this cold out.
Delft. My 19-year-old passed of heart failure December 28th. Oh,
that's my birthday.
That's her birthday. Knew about CKD, but was not aware of heart disease. Get those omega-3s and CoQ10. Be proactive. Yes, great advice. It is really important for us to support our cats, all of their organs, right? And the way that we could do that, hopefully, is with diet. But for many of us, we have cats that are finicky, that are picky, and that won't only eat certain foods. And there are lots of awesome supplements out there that we can also use. Do you hear Zorro? That's
Zorro.
This is
Dusk and Dawn.
This is Dusk and Dawn.
Dusk here. And he's like, I want to go outside.
Can cats go through a detox when changing to a raw diet? How can I help my fur babies? And have you ladies heard of Smack cat food? Oh, wait. I think we just asked it.
And you just ordered fetching foods.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
Yeah,
so, yeah. And Jolene said, is there another brand of raw food that's like fetching foods? There's a couple really great pre-made raw foods
brands out there. Yeah. I don't know of any that grind it as far as the texture, that grind it the way that fetching foods does.
Same way that
right. But as far as the quality, there's some really great Viva Raw. Our cats love that one too. Is a great food as well. Hi, my cat started sneezing more than usual over the weekend. Should I be concerned? She doesn't have any other symptoms of being sick. Still very happy to get her food. Kaylee, do you have Viva X?
2 to 4 times an hour.
Oh goodness.
sneezing.
Oh goodness.
I'm
Okay.
thinking
So
it's something in the air.
it might be something in the air or in the nose, right? She might have, you know how like sometimes you get something stuck in your nose and then you're sneezing. That if it's happening, where did you see that? Is that
right
on another
underneath it.
comment? Oh,
Right underneath
2
she.
to 4 times
Yeah.
an hour. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I would get her, I would get her checked out if you can't, you know, I would get her checked out for sure. Cause 2 to 4 times an hour
That's
is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Faye, 99 stars for
Thank
mission.
you, love. Thank you, Faye. Kaylee, I would also, if you have an air purifier, maybe try putting her in an area that you can use that air purifier in to see if it is actually something in the air, right? You can help eliminate that. If she's still sneezing and you're in a small area with purified air, then definitely go.
Yeah. Denise, hey Dee.
Dee!
All my cats are over 10 years old except for Nala
La,
La
la, la,
La.
la.
How can I keep them happy? They are starting to be grumpy with each other.
Oh my
those
God.
seniors, right?
It's the playtime.
Yeah, it really is.
mean-
I know you don't have a whole lot of time available, but if we can get them individually or in pairs, if you know you've got a couple that get along really well, and or like bonded pairs, if we can go through playtime with them. And this is for all of us. This is great information. This is a great question, Dee. How do we keep our cats happy? So we want to schedule things, right? So if you have a schedule that you get from your work, then you have a schedule, right? If you have a certain way that certain times you're home and certain times you're at work, then we can work around that to put our cats on specific schedules so they have things to look forward to. When our cats don't know that playtime's coming up, sure, they get excited about it when we surprise them and say, hey, it's playtime, usually, right? But our seniors, sometimes they'll just lay around a little bit longer and be like, eh. But if it's on a schedule, if it's on a routine, then it's Zorro.
Do you hear him? You might want to look into some cool automated toys too.
Thank you, Rob, for 50 stars.
Mr. Milligan, you
yeah, there's lots of cool toys too.
And then you can put them on a timer. So if they're not getting along, you may want to get like 2 or 3 different places in the house that if you've got like a timer on them or something like that, you can get them to turn on while you're away to give them a little more. Oh my gosh, Mama Charlene is here.
Stop it.
Mama Charlene.
And Dee just gave
Happy
99 stars. Hi, Mama Charlene. Miss you. Happy birthday too. Her birthday is the same as your mom's.
That's right. Happy belated birthday.
Happy
oh my
belated
goodness.
birthday.
New Year's Eve, baby.
Yes.
Keisha's here. She's gonna love the cup of tea.
It's a cup of tea.
Right, Keisha?
That's right. Hi, ladies. Happy New Year and happy belated birthday, Adrian. I transitioned my cat to Tiki Cat. I gave her Fancy Feast wet. Do you recommend stopping the Fancy Feast? Yeah, I think that, what you're doing. Yeah, if it's in the budget, then what you're doing is you're upgrading the food. So you're upgrading the ingredients in the food, basically, right? So we've got a little bit better ingredients in Tiki Cat as far as where they source and the way that they manufacture their foods versus a Purina, right? A Fancy Feast. So I would highly recommend to slowly, if it's in the budget, to get her off a Fancy Feast for sure. Oh,
Lisa was
thank you, Lisa. Look at you guys dropping the stars like they're hot.
Mission Meow off to a good start this year too. Oh wow, we're getting.
Should I be Faye?
Hey Faye.
Should I be adding anything to my baby's raw food? So it really depends. Now we are very proactive cat parents, right? So we feed a raw diet. We feed a balanced raw diet. We feed several different brands of already balanced foods. That means pre-made.
We're not making them.
Right. We feed our cats all kinds of different foods. The definition of supplement is to either complete or enhance something else. Right. So when we're talking about supplements, if you are making your own raw food, 9 times out of 10, you will need to add specific supplements to complete that diet. We add in enzymes and digestive enzymes, antioxidant enzymes, omega-3s, all probiotics, mushroom tinctures. We add in lots of supplements to enhance our cat's diet. So it's really, I don't know exactly what the question is, or if it's, thank you, Faye, for 50 more stars.
And a shout out to Sissy, who's sitting here in the backstage. handling all the stars for us. Love you, Sissy. You can't see her, but we can. Oh, wow.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you, Jolene, for the super sticker.
That's exciting.
Here we go. Ravens. Really like that.
Crafting corner. I love it.
I have 4 cats. 2 will eat raw. 1 will eat high and wet. And the last will not get off Frisky's canned cat food. Any advice on this stubborn
This is where trickery comes in, Rain. This is where it's like you put that Friskies all over top of a brand new food that you know that they really don't necessarily want to eat, or like use the Friskies as the sneak attack and start. I get it. You can't really trick cats because their noses are so sensitive, but start using it in a way that is consistently giving them the opportunity to eat a better quality food. Because while it is true that so many cats will choose whatever this little one is making some biscuits. They get addicted to certain foods, they get addicted to certain textures and all of that. So pay attention to what it is, the texture and the flavor, the protein, whatever, to help in that transition. But if you start using some trickery and sneak attacks with that,
usually with the
over
Friskies.
time,
Denise for 200 more stars. Oh my gosh,
our Tate's gonna be gone.
You're gonna get drunk on Tate.
I'm just gonna fill up my bladder.
So I was gonna say that, which means we pee a lot.
You know my medicine case right here.
Viva X is the best after multiple rounds of antibiotics that never cleared it up. Viva X did the trick.
What I love about Viva X is it is incredibly effective for bacterial infections and also viruses. So antibiotics are so overused for us and our pets. And Viva X is like nature's antibiotic in a way. So it is, antibiotics don't touch viruses. Viva X does. So you can go through rounds of antibiotics dealing with a viral infection that doesn't really touch.
And it doesn't do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Viva X is.
That's why there was no antibiotic for COVID, right?
Correct.
Can I say that publicly anymore?
Probably.
Chelsea, what are some budget-friendly food brands you recommend? Okay, great question.
Currently. This is always going to be currently.
Yes. Now, the number one budget-friendly and the best food that you could ever feed your cat would be a balanced homemade diet. So what you would need to do is either do a bunch of research on how to balance diet, or follow a few of already complete and balanced recipes to feed your cat at home. You are doing the sourcing, so you are it's going to be trust cheaper. Yourself the most, right? It's going to be way less expensive than buying the high-end wet food, even the high-end kibble. And it is, and it's going to be the best for your cat because they're eating a fresh food diet, right? As far as canned foods, we don't recommend kibble. So as far as canned foods are concerned, the least expensive that we found two that are good are Tiki Cat and Weruva. I think Fussy Open Farm is expensive.
It is very expensive, yeah.
But it is I'm talking budget friendly, not what I would actually recommend, right? But those are some more easy on the pocketbook as far as cat food, wet cat food. I will say if you can get your cat over to a raw food diet, and we just went through Get Fresh with Your Feline Week, so we can send you the link so you can watch all of it to get your cat onto a fresh food diet, whether it's homemade or it's pre-made. I know it seems really expensive when you're buying it, but your cats need much less of a whole food, fresh food diet than they do of a canned or a kibble, because there's so many fillers and things in those versus getting exactly what they need. We actually saved money when we went from high-end, like expensive wet food, or like the best quality wet food, to a raw food diet. We saved money.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Wait. Shaw for 100 stars. What? Okay, guys. All your stars are going to Mission Meow, which is the most beautiful 501c3 a nonprofit that is helping cat-centric nonprofits every single month. And our computer really loves Mission Meow as well.
Okay. They really love them. Hey, Robin,
I just
how do
started
you
my cat with IBD on a raw diet. Do you think Viva is a good brand? I do.
really
I
love
do.
Viva?
Yeah, I would stay away from their pure, which is their prey model diet, because that's going to be high in bone content, which might not be good for a cat with IBD. But add in some supplementation, some probiotics, digestive enzymes, some really good B12 is a really great supplement to go along with it. So that we can get, we can really start to restore the gut as well. But yes, Viva is one of our
Rob said, how do you
favorites.
spell 501c3? A couple questions here on do our cats like quail eggs? Thoughts on quail
That's
eggs, raw or cooked? Both.
Yes.
Yeah. So our Annie is the biggest fan of quail eggs.
She likes them boiled.
Bold.
She likes them bold. She likes the bold quail eggs.
But you can also do
raw is
and mix it in their food.
always going to be the
Eat it
best,
by
but
themselves.
however they'll eat it, right? And this goes for all eggs, guys. A great addition to give your cat just healthy, good food. An egg is a superfood, right? So obviously it's going to be better if it's not factory farmed and all those things, but an egg, whether it's raw, whether it's soft boiled, whether it's hard boiled, whether it's scrambled, this is just a really great way to add some good nutrients into our cat's overall diet and really help them thrive.
Yes.
The oldest living cat in the world lived to be 38 years old and ate eggs every day.
Rob with another 100 stars.
Rob,
hey,
stop it! You're making me blush.
Are amazing. Now, two other questions that are kind of the same. How do you keep your cat's teeth clean besides brushing? And because this is one of the great ways. So, Pamela, one of the great ways to help your cats is by feeding them
raw meaty bones
so that they can chew on.
We just learned from Dr. Judy Morgan, they chicken gizzards.
Chicken gizzards.
And if you're scared of them raw, then you can even boil them. But chicken gizzards are a great bone for your cats to chew on, to help strengthen their teeth and knock off that plaque and tartar.
Okay, that said, Shaw said, what kind of bones are safe to give to cats?
Chicken gizzards.
Should they be cooked bones or are raw? Okay,
never
in general,
cooked.
Never cooked bones.
Never.
So
no. So like a boiled gizzard is different from a cooked chicken wing, right? Yeah. We don't, because they can break off. It gets brittle. It breaks off if it gets into their digestive tract. That can be harmful, right? That can be dangerous. So we want to do raw, whole quails, chicken necks, chicken wings, but raw.
You should think about the size of your cat's really mouth, right? So we don't want anything too big, but if you get them raw,
marrow bone
and just
I tried it once.
Only ever raw meaty bones, never cooked. Oh, go back up. We missed a question about pretty litter. How do you feel about pretty litter? Is it safe? We thought this was brilliant. So I reached out to Pretty Litter and we just wanted to know kind of
when they first started.
Is it safe, right? What do they use? What are the ingredients or chemicals used so that they can make those different
change colors?
And of course they couldn't tell us because it's proprietary information. But then Purina bought them and we
Mars bought them.
Purina's on my mind. Mars bought them. So we just don't use it. I'm not a big fan of silica litter either, but I love the concept, you guys. That is a
great concept. Your thoughts on Koa canned cat food? Not bad.
Not bad.
Let's see. Whoa.
Oh, y'all.
Let's see. Deb, is there an all-inclusive supplement product that you would recommend to add to basic raw diet? There's three, right? I will tell you, if we had to say just one, if we had to pick just one supplement that we would add into our cat's food on a daily basis, it would be Feline Essential Catalyst. And that's because it is we call it catalyst because it's the catalyst to overall health, right? So it helps them to absorb those nutrients in their food better, right? So they're going to get more out of the already awesome diet by using catalyst. It helps to reduce inflammation in the body, which is, the key trigger to so many ailments that our cats deal with. It helps to build the joints. It helps the skin, the coat, the digestive tract. It helps everything. So that would be our number one.
Because of the digestive enzymes and the antioxidants.
Right. So that's an all around awesome supplement to give. Now, this doesn't provide probiotics, and probiotics are also super healthy for the gut. So we diversify. We have a probiotic that we made with Jackson Galaxy that we use on a regular basis. but we don't use it every day. We also supplement with
Sure.
2 other probiotics because there's so many strains of bacteria in the gut, guys. The microbiome research that's out there now is like ridiculous as far as
It's
like
amazing.
how much bacteria. There's no way of ever knowing
He's
all of
climbing the
it.
tree
So that's why that's why we diversify the probiotics. And then omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are so essential. They're essential fatty acids. They're so essential to our cat's overall health. Yes, they should get this in the diet. Yes, in a raw diet, they should be able to have enough, but we supplement. It's not one that they can overdose on. So we supplement, we add into it, and we do see a difference. Even feeding a great raw food diet, we see a difference in our black cats specifically with their dandruff by adding in omega-3s versus not.
Yes. Melanie, my 3-year-old cat started limping randomly. What could cause this? She's indoor only. You know, it's now.
First, I would look at her nails.
Yeah, you look at.
Make sure that there's. Make sure there's. Did the spray is right there?
Not the spray bottle, you guys.
It is a spray bottle, but it's not for to spray the cat. It's to spray the trees, so they are deterrent. It's a deterrent of them wanting to eat or climb the tree. Which the Christmas tree should be down by now, but it's not. Anyway, so I would check the nails first. If it's just a random started limping, for those of us that don't always cut our cat's nails or trim our cat's nails, they can grow and they can grow really fast and they can grow back into the bone, and that can actually cause back into the limp. It is, but if they get too long too, it will also hurt. Think about like if you're walking, if your toenails were super long and you're trying to walk barefoot all the time. No. So we want to check the nails. And then there could be an injury. It could be
just like a sprained or a pulled leg.
Do a massage down and check, make sure there's no lumps or bumps too. Right.
Yeah.
So there's lots of reasons, but if this continues and you check like the nails and the things that you can check at home, then we want to get her into the vet and get that checked out to see what what might be going on.
3
Especially
years
she's only
young
3.
To be limping.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we got time for one more. We are a couple minutes over. We started a couple minutes late, but we do have a hot date with Whole Foods tonight. So
okay, then here's the last one, Nina. What cat litter are y'all using and loving? I love that you're asking that, Nina, because we have had over the past several years, we have had so many different ones that we're like, we love this one. And then we end up switching to another one, usually because we get new cats or something changes in the litter and then we can't use it anymore. So that we end up switching and switching. What are we using and loving right now?
Right now we are using, and I am loving, a Catalyst litter. So that's a natural wood litter, naturally clumping litter. Catalyst, fantastic company, really love them. So it's,
and you can use the discount code Cat Ladies on their website, and they have a discount. I think it's 20%. I think it's a big percentage off.
Nice.
If you guys want to try it.
It's a good quality litter. However, we are dealing with issues. The litter that I love the most, which the babies are not using anymore, is the pine pellet litter, which was great. A little bit more difficult to scoop, but our girls with the dainty paws didn't really like it. Was a little too rough for them. So cats do like the stuff that's more easy to dig in and all that jazz. So right now we're using Catalyst. We're also trying out, it's called Smarty Cat by Pioneer Pet, and it's a grass litter that's also naturally clumping. So clumping agent is really important to us. So sodium bentonite,
to all of us.
Keep an eye on it, because cats will in some way ingest.
They will ingest their litter because they get stuck on their paws, and they will groom it off. So they will ingest their litter. That's why we're so picky when it comes. We won't do corn, wheat, or soy. So no tofu, no wheat litters. We won't do those because we don't want our cats ingesting them, because we know that they're GMO. We know that they're not like an all organic whatever.
Yeah. So litter. Right now it's Catalyst litter, their wood multiple cat formula that we're using. And we're also using, and sometimes I have a couple boxes where they're switched in, just mixed in. I think it's called Smarty Cat or Pioneer Pet grass litter.
Yeah.
Which brand of omega-3s do we use? Last bonus question. That is actually Mercola. I think it's now called Bark and Whiskers.
It's Bark and Whiskers omega-3 krill oil.
Krill oil
for pets. All right, guys, we're going to go to Whole Foods and get some dinner because we haven't eaten all day and we're very hungry. And I hope that your holidays have been awesome. I hope that your New Year's is starting off. 2024, guys, has been great for us so far. Just fantastic.
It's a beautiful,
It's a really a
beautiful
great
year.
eye-opening, awesome opportunities, all kinds of stuff. So stick with us this year. We are back in full effect for the rest of this year. And we will be with you guys along the entire way. So
Yes.
Happy
Thank you
New
guys
Year.
for hanging out with us. Go give your
Yes.
babies some love.
And we
Happy
love
New
you.
Year.
We
We'll
love you
see
so
guys
much.
soon.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys.